Hey guys, what is up? Today we are going to be doing a tier list of almost all of the Call of Duty Zombies maps. Ones that they don't have that I see are Alpha Omega, Classified, Togder and Toten, and what's one of the DLCs? Dead. They have. There's a couple of the DLCs that they don't have. And Black Ops 4. They have Voyage of Despair. They have Dead of the Night. They have Ancient Evil. Ancient Evil 9. Yeah. Well, we're not gonna be doing the other four because they're not here. But I'm just saying, Classified, Alpha, Omega, they'd both be up here. The other two, I guess A and B. So, Der Eisendrach goes at A, not S, for multiple reasons. One, Der Eisendrach has one bow that is really hard to get. I also am not a fan of the starting room map design, right? The starting room design. I'm okay with it. And the thing is, like, the tram system, you can get good things like a max ammo, a ray gun. Those are both good. I mean, the ray gun is, kind of shitty in Black Ops 3, but still. It's for the nostalgia. I never get those. Every time I play Horizon Drag, I get an insta-kill or a carpenter. Not even double points. I'd be fine with the double points, but I never get that. I was getting an insta-kill or a carpenter. Well, don't get me wrong, insta-kill's fine, but I don't really prefer to have it past round 10, because there are so many zombies, if I knife them, then I get hit, but if I don't knife them, then I'm wasting ammo. It's just, I can't stand it. Gorod Krovi goes in C. You know what, B, because of the gameplay. The gameplay is so fun. I love all the quests. I think some of the quests are a bit hard. The Maulers are annoying. I think that's what they're called. I could be wrong. I love the Easter egg. I'm just not a big fan of the map design entirely. I love the Ray Gun Mark III. It's just... There's not really much I can say about Gorod Krovi. It's a wonderful map, wonderful story, wonderful Easter egg. I just don't really like the map design, or there's like big zombies during the lockdown sequence. But I think the dragons are super cool. I think the Nikolai boss fight is really cool, and all of that. Transit. F. F is for fuck you, Transit. I hope you die in a hole. Kill yourself. Now, it may be a little too harsh, and you might say to me, but Bradley, you say that because big YouTubers say it. No, I don't say that because big YouTubers say it. I didn't even start watching Call of Duty Zombies YouTubers until, like, not even a year ago. Like, 6 months ago is when I started watching, like, the Smith Plays Tim Hansen, Codename Pizza. I didn't really start watching them until recently. And, just saying, I played Transit way, 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 way before that. I played Transit when I was 6 or 7, when it came out. And, I mean, I hate it. The jet gun process is grueling. It only lasts for, like, 10 seconds, and then it, what's the bed? It dies, I guess you could say. And it just sucks. The pack-a-punch process, the door isn't even open in the town half the time. I never play Transit, but I've definitely seen it. I just hate doing pack-a-punch. Then you have to build pack-a-punch while zombies are everywhere. And, after doing all that hard work, getting all the power on and stuff, you'd think, oh, well, maybe pack-a-punch is a little cheaper. No, it's still $5,000. And, I mean, yeah, I think it's in the bank. I don't play Transit, so yeah, I think it might be. So you can't pull money out of there. Still, Transit, it sucks. Not even really that good of a map design. Zombies can still get into the bus. Ted either never leaves or leaves way too early. It's just, Transit, I hate you so much. Ancient Evil, get out of here, Steam notifications. Ancient Evil, you're gonna go into a S or A. I'm gonna say S tier. Go away! I hate you, Steve notifications. I have too many friends. With Ancient Evil, it's a wonderful map. I love in BO4 overall. I love the unique shields, how they're all unique. But I just love Ancient Evil's shield because it's the Apollo's thing. I don't play Ancient Evil that much, but I have played it. The Easter egg is super cool. I love it. I love the map design. I love all the unique, like, character models. All those designs are so good. I just love it. It's so, it's so cool. It's so fun to play in. You know, as soon as you spawn in Apollo's temple, and just like in the beginning of Transit, they're all, like, tranced out, and you knife them, you know, kill them, all that. And they have, like, the, quests with the Oracle to get the stuff, you know. Once again, I don't really play Ancient Evil that much, but I loved every single time I played it. I love just the story, the map design, everything. It's so good. Ascension. You're gonna go in D tier. Now, the reason is because you're a mediocre map. There are good training spots, but some of the training spots are very confined, like close to the lunar landers. It does have PhD, which I love PhD. If I ever get, the ray gun or the Mustang and Sally's, I can just live forever. I love, I don't really love it. I mildly real, or okay, I like the map design. I like it. It's pretty cool in the Russian Cosmodrome. It's pretty fun to play in. I just, I don't like how you can only have like one or two select, if you're really good, three like perks that you want. Cause normally on solo, I'd get Flopper, Flopper, Speed Cola, Jug, and Quick Revive. And if Quick Revive runs out, then I'll get Stamina Up or whatever. And you can only have like one. If I were able to have four, I'd have those four. But you can only have one or two because unless you're super good or plan on wasting money. Because in the beginning, right? Let's say you have Quick Revive, Flopper, and Jug, right? And the Space Monkeys, right? They're just like the Hellhounds. They give you a max ammo if you kill them all. I think one time I got a perk bottle from them, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I could have been tripping or something. And the Space Monkeys, they take away your perks. They don't really target you. They target the perk machine. They hit it. I think they hit it 3 times and your perk's gone. Let's say they go up the Jug. They hit that 3 times. The beginning, 2,500 points is a lot. I mean, later rounds it doesn't really matter, but still, it's a lot. And if they get rid of Quick Revive, yeah, 500 points isn't a lot, but it's just annoying. Okay, it's super annoying. It's I can't stand it. Blood of the Dead is going in C. Now, despite popular opinion, Blood of the Dead, I think it's a mediocre map. I don't think it's F, I don't think it's S, I think it's C. It's an okay map. It's fun to play in a lot. It's really fun to play in whenever you go to the jail area. I don't really see any training spots. I don't really like the warden's house that much, but it's still cool addition. The one place I don't like is the beginning, the starting place. Somebody said, I forget who it was, that the warden's house is stupid and it shouldn't be, like, they didn't say that exactly, but they said, the warden's house is kind of an unnecessary addition. I agree. I forget who said that, but it's just one of the zombie YouTubers. And they said that, and I agree, but I still kind of like the addition. You can train around that area, and it's, pretty fun to get the Blundergat with the Hell's Retriever. Oh yeah, and you can still get the Hell's Retriever. You can still get, and it's really fun too. It's just, I love it. I don't love it, I really like it, okay? That's why it's going in C. Buried. I'm gonna have to put you in C tier with Blood of the Dead because I love the map design. It's super cool. I don't like the Victus crew, but that has no effect on where I put it. I don't really take the crew into consideration. I just take the map and all the stuff. I love that Vulturade is there. Vulturade is a pretty decent perk. It's not as good as people say it is, but it is pretty good. You can, see where the mystery box is. It's also pretty nice that if you get, I forget his name, the giant guy, like Arthur or something like that. If you get him to nail down the mystery box with you can give him the booze, you can give him the candy, all that kind of stuff. He does stuff for you. I really like that too. The Easter egg is, I can never remember it, so I've only done it like once, but I can never remember it. Pack-a-punching is cool. It's decent. It's pretty. Like I said, it's mediocre. Call of the Dead. We're gonna get off of Buried. We're gonna go to Call of the Dead. You, my friend, are going in A tier, not S tier. I like the kind of like plot, I guess. It's pretty cool. I'm saying cool a lot, but I really do enjoy playing Call of the Dead. I enjoy the one thing that I hate about Call of the Dead is the VR11. It sucks. First of all, it only gets rid of George Romero, which is the big guy with the director light thing. It only gets rid of him for one round, and it doesn't even give you the Wonder Waff or the perk, so that doesn't help. And it turns two zombies into people that kill themselves, like they run into the water and freeze to death. They act like a monkey bomb, but every time I play, they don't really act. They're supposed to, but they don't really. And that's just annoying. But it's really good map design. George Romero, he's hard to kill, but you can kill him with, good weapons. The Scavenger is like one of the best wonder weapons in my opinion. And I'm not saying that because Tim Hansen said it. I'm saying it because I personally enjoy it. It's super super cool. Once again, there's that word cool. It's super good. I guess. I want to put it in S tier, but the VR11 ruins it for me. The VR11 can go away. It can not be there. Doris B. It's classic. I love it. The pack-a-punching process is very easy, but it's still very like iconic, I guess. You gotta turn on the three teleporters to the mainframe. You get drops every time you do it. And no, we're talking about World at War, not the Giant. We're talking about World at War. I love I love how unique everything is. It's like this is the first map with Pack-a-Punch in it. So I feel it's kind of iconic in that sort of way. And it's also I like how it's a pretty smaller map, but it's kind of big. It's really nice. It's really fun to play inside of it. Be it solo or with 4 people or with 3 or 2 people. It's just super duper fun to play. And I don't put it in the S because it's not just personal opinion. This isn't my favorite map. Die Rise. Huh. E. Okay, so I don't absolutely hate it. I like the Slicklifier. I just hate how there are so many floors to it. The elevator, you'd never know what's gonna come up. It could be Jug, it could be Pack-a-Punch, or it could just be something crappy. Who's Who? UHH. I keep saying a lot. Die Rise, I don't like how Who's Who's there. Who's Who sucks. It's a terrible perk, and it should die. It's not good. You could spawn. Every time you die, you spawn in with your starting pistol. Let's say you die on round 50. Okay, you drink Who's Who. You die on round 50. You have the M1 1911. Wow. On round 50. Oh, and the zombies follow you the whole time, so it's really hard to revive yourself. Yes, it can be helpful, but it's harder to just it's easier to just die than to live with Who's Who. Honestly, I hate Who's Who so much. I do like the Liquefier, and I just like the map overall. I just hate how there are so many floors, the elevators, all of that stuff. But it's a shitty map. Dead of the Night. I don't know whether to put it in D, E, or even F. I mean, it, dude, none of these maps are good. I mean, this map isn't good in any way. F, I hate it. 5, B. Alright, 5 is a very difficult map. I do like the Pentagon Thief. It sucks that they didn't put it in classified, but I do like the Pentagon Thief. I enjoy the map design overall. I don't like the Winter's Howl. In classified it's good, but in 5 it sucks. There's not really much I can say about 5. It's a simplistic map. IX or 9. I call it IX. I don't care what you say. I'm calling it IX. Okay? That's what I call it. I don't call it 9. I call it IX. If you don't like that, well, just keep it to yourself. S tier. Oh my god. It is such a great map. I just love 9 or IX. You know what? I call it either, depending on what mood I'm in. Like, 1 minute I'll call it IX, 1 minute I'll call it 9. Whatever. I know it's actually called 9, but then people call the Wonder Waff the Wonder Waffle, so I mean I can call IX 9. They both mean the same thing. It's such a great map, and I know I've only put BO4 maps in S tier. Don't worry, there are other ones that I'm gonna put. But seriously, like, just the Easter egg is very difficult, but it's super fun to do. Like, overall, it's super fun to do. I like the Sir Cat's Kiss, or, you know, yeah, the Sir Cat's Kiss, the Death of Orion. I like it. It's pretty good. It stuns even the gladiators. It stuns the big boys. The boss fight is difficult, super difficult, but I like all the temples. It's Odin, Ra, Zeus, and whatever Danu. I love the map design is the best of all maps. I don't care what you say, it's the best. It's so good. 9, IX, whatever. I love it. It's so fun to play. The weapons are cool. I hate the Blight Fathers, but that's just BO4 and Chaos. I love the map design. I love everything. I love everything about 9. You can't change my mind. Kino. Kino's gonna go in A tier, you know? Everybody has played Kino. Everybody has played Kino. If you've played Black Ops Zombies, you've played Kino. Kino was not my first map, but it's the first map I remember playing. Yes, I played zombies at a very young age. Like, 5 is when I started, but I don't really remember anything past that. I'm 13, actually, tomorrow. Woo! My birthday's tomorrow! And time is going by so fast, but we're not talking about me, we're talking about zombies. Kino. It is such an iconic map, and I don't know if everybody knows this, but did you guys know that Kino der Toten was actually supposed to be a World of War map? It's not really, like, a super cool fact, it's just that, like, if you guys didn't know that, I think that's a pretty cool fact about Kino. It plays and it looks, the creepy vibe you get while playing it. It's World at War, but it's in Black Ops 1. I do like the Pack-a-Punch. All you have to do is link the teleporter to the thing in the mainframe in the start room. The starting room, the mainframe, yeah, whatever the pad, I think that's what they call it. And you have to go up you have to teleport from the teleporter. You have to go back to the teleporter, go up to Pack-a-Punch. And the teleport has a cooldown, but I love the map. I like the MP40 in that map, like the MP40 being in that map. That's what makes Kino der Toten Kino der Toten. Theater of the Dead. I also, geez, all of my friends are playing stuff now. I mean, it is one in the afternoon, but still. Kino is such a wonderful map. It's a bit overrated. That's why I didn't put it in S, because it's overrated. But I personally, I'm gonna be that guy and say it's a wonderful map, no matter what you say. I like it. It's really fun to high round on. You can train in the stage. In fact, you can run around the whole map in circles and still train all the zombies and just kill them all whenever you turn around. It's just iconic in multiple ways. Moon. Nah, I'm joking. I hate Moon. Okay? I hate it. And I know this is all subjective, but I'm not gonna put it in D, E, or F. I'm gonna put it in C. I hate playing Moon. I hate the anti-gravity. I hate how you have to put on the PES, whatever that stands for. I hate the pack-a-punch process. The Easter egg's so hard. I hate everything about the map. But, you know, every time I play it, it still has a little charm to it. Like, it's just it's fun to play, no matter all of the downsides. I still like the map for, its map design is pretty okay. The Easter egg, is pretty fun, but it's also super hard. I hate it. And it's like, it's just, whenever you play it, you kind of feel a little bit of nostalgia for Black Ops 1. Even if you played in Black Ops 3, you still feel a bit of like, wow. And I can't mention Moon without mentioning the astronaut. Oh, geez, sorry. I have voice cracks right now. I'm a teenager. What do you expect? But the astronaut, if you're playing with a friend, his name is one of your friends list or a bot. The bot names in multiplayer. It makes its name that. And what he does is he steals your perks. He teleports you somewhere, and if he teleports you in a horde of zombies, you're dead. But let's talk about the starting room. I know I'm going all over the place with maps, but right now I want to talk about the starting room on Moon. You start out Groom Lake, Area 51. There's infinite zombies. They're all one knife. They're round one zombies. Pack-a-Punch is in the starting room. You don't even have to do anything special. You just have to go to the starting room and Pack-a-Punch. You can start out with either Speed, Cola, or Jug, which you want Jug. I normally restart if I don't get Jug in the starting room. I forget because I never play Moon. I've only played it like 5 times. I never play Moon. I normally restart if there's not Jug in the starting room. I forget how to get back to the starting room because once again I never play Moon. I forget how to get to the starting room. But you know what? I'm gonna put it in C even though I don't like it. Mob of the Dead. What did you expect? It's such a good map. From everything to the Hell's Retriever, to getting the golden spoon, to the regular spoon, to at the end when you either kill the weasel or you kill, or the weasel kills the other 3. Brutus, I like the building the plane. There is nothing that I don't like about this map, except for, actually, you know what? I love it. There's nothing wrong with the map, in my opinion. I love it so much I can't even talk about it. There's just nothing to talk about. I love everything about it. Nocturne Toten, it's gonna go in B tier. It's not quite A tier material, but it's still a really good map to play. It's super bare bones. You start out, if we're talking about the World at War version, not all the remasters, there is no perks. You open, you have the Kar 98K and is it the M1 Garand or the Gewehr? Whichever one. But you start out, it's very creepy. It's a very creepy map. It's very scary. You know what I mean? Like, it's not creepy as much as it's, like, kind of scary. And the first time I played this, I was, like, 5. And I played it. And of course, since I was a young kid, 5, I was like, wow, it's pretty scary. You know, if you survive to round 6, you look out, and you see in the distance a zombie running towards you. Oh, hell no. I start panicking as soon as I see that. I normally have the door open to get to the mystery box. There's only one mystery box location. There's only 3 doors. But as soon as I see that, I panic. I go grab a good gun. Every time I play Noct, though, the thing is out of the mystery box, I always get the Panzerschreck and the Kar 98K scoped. I never get any other gun. I'll have both of those guns, spin it, and it'll just be it again. I don't get it. But Noct is such a good map. You can train in the starting room, you can train in the mystery box room. Upstairs is a little more difficult. But then normally you only want to open 2 doors instead of the 3 in case you're camping. You can camp with the Browning. What I would want to do is I normally got the Browning and the ray gun and just camped upstairs. I made it to round 30 once, and that's a lot for World at War. I didn't know what the cabinet did though, and I was on like round 33. I traded out the ray gun instead of the Browning for the scope Kar 98K, and I just quit the game. I got so mad. But not this. The first map is iconic. It's bare bones. It's super fun. Didn't even have Pack-a-Punch. The first map to have Pack-a-Punch was actually Derice. Just letting you know. I'm sure I said that before, but I don't remember what I said. Origins, I hate you. I hate Origins, and it's not because other people like it that I hate it. Once again, a lot of people like 9 and Mob of the Dead, and I like 9 and Mob of the Dead. I don't like Origins though. I don't know why people say it's so good. This could just be my opinion. I never really liked it. It's the most difficult map I've ever played, but it's so difficult. To turn on power, you have to go through all 6 generators. You have to do all this. There's the robot to get all the staff parts. The Easter egg is even harder. I don't even know how to do it. I've never done it. It's terrible. It's terrible. I hate it. The only reason I'm not putting it in F tier is it's kind of fun to just train around. The Panzer. I almost forgot about the Panzer. Or not the. You know what? I almost forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's called the Panzer. Okay. Wait, is it? Yeah, Panzer Soldat. Ah, how did I forget that? Anyways, I hate the Panzer Soldat. It just sucks. It just sucks. Revelations. I've only played Revelations once. This isn't even a joke. I liked it. It's just there's no originality, and I know that's the point. It's not supposed to be original. It's supposed to be all the maps combined into one. It was like the end, almost the end to the Ether zombie storyline, until BO4 came along and then Togger Totem. But Revelations was actually not my favorite map. It was kind of difficult to play on, but I can't really say much about it because I've only played on it once, so we're kind of gonna skip that. Shangri-La, C tier. It's decent. I like the baby gun. There's a JGB, whatever it is. The baby gun. I like the type of zombies, the Shrieker and the Napalm. Yeah, that's right, the Napalm. Those two brought a new element to the map. Whenever you saw that, you're like, this is new. It was just new to you. It wasn't. It was just newer. A new type of thing. The Pack-a-Punch was fun. The monkeys that try to steal your drops. And when they stole the max ammo, you better hope that you killed it in time to get the perk bottle thing. But you want to protect the max ammo at all costs. And if you take the perk while the monkey's there, if you take it, the monkey attacks you. And while the monkey has your drop, it attacks you. Or, I mean, you have to kill it. If the monkey picks it up, you have to kill it. And it's so sad. I hate monkeys, they're ugly, but still. Shino Numa. Oh boy. Do I like this map? Yes, I do. I do like this map. This map is very fun to play on. I enjoy playing Shino Numa. Shino Numa has the highest round of all time. It's like 9,984 currently. Something like that. So, somebody's gonna get to 10,000. There's only 24 zombies per thing. You can get the Wonderwaff. You have the Flogger. So what people do is they train by the wherever the Flogger is. I forget which hut that is, but you know you'll know it's a super popular like training spot. And what they'll do is they'll get the Wonderwaff. They'll activate the Flogger, and rounds over. I mean, it's a super simple map. It's in a swamp. I don't know. Many people don't really like this map because of the swamp, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't really play on it that much. Like, the maps I don't really play on much are Shino Numa, Moon, Revelations, Origins. But still, I like Shino Numa. Even though I haven't played on it much, I do. I like it. It's really fun. I know I say that with a lot, but it's actually a pretty fun map. Shadows of Evil. Oh boy, what can I say about Shadows of Evil? The Pack-a-Punch process itself is super fun. See, you have 4 characters. The 4 characters all have done, like, sins that are unforgivable. So, the Shadow Man, he puts them to, like, a trial or something. And they have to, do their thing. There's a Pack-a-Punch process where you become the Beast. And that's super new. It's a really cool, thing, super cool addition to the map. You become the Beast, and you go, like, you can turn on stuff, you can hit stuff. That's how you get all your perks. You turn them on with the Beast. And no, they stay on forever, yeah. And zombies actually don't attack you. They ignore you because, you're the Beast. You go everywhere, you do all this stuff, and according to which person you are, if you're playing with one person, you do everybody's thing, but if you're playing with 4 people, they have to do their thing. So let's say you're the magician. You go at the spawn area, you leave, you become the Beast, you turn on one power thing, you hit a crate, or no, you turn on the crane, which the crate falls out of it. You go up on a building, and then you go turn on the power to the stairs, which the trial thing is. Then you would pick up the pen, you'd go back to the starting area and do your thing. Now, it's always different with all 4 people, but that's the best I can explain it. The Easter egg is fun. The map design is wonderful. It's so great. The map design. They have the parasites, the meatballs, and the margwa. 3 great additions to the map. I hate the meatballs, but, like, still. The margwa and the parasites. The parasites suck, but they're still, like, a great addition. They add an element that's just original, I guess that's what I can say. I just love Shadows of Evil. A lot of people do. I can see why. Voyage D. It's a super small, it's a small map inside. There's no outside. Not many, I mean, there's a training space close to the spawn, but, I mean, it's the first map to have perks. It's a very, very, like, spook vibe. It's a very, very scary map. And with the world at war, I've noticed, and a couple people have too, is that, like, some zombies go faster than other zombies. I think that might have been on purpose or a glitch. Direct has also one of the highest rounds. I forget what round it is, but it's super great, I guess. It's actually, you know what? We're gonna put it in B, not D. I'm leaning towards liking it more than not liking it, because I really do. I do like Varrock. I do like it. There's not really much I can say about Varrock. It's super simple. It's a World at War map. They had the 4 perks. There are 2 sides you spawn on, the Berlin side and the American side, or whatever. I forget what the sides are. And this is actually the first map to have Tank Dempsey in it, which is one of the characters in every map, except for, the Chaos and the Victus. But we're not gonna. Alright, Voyage of Despair D. Okay, it's a decent map, but I'm leaning towards not liking it more than liking it. The rounds later take a super long time. The Easter egg source with every BO4 Easter egg, it's super long process, and it's really hard. I like hard things, haha funny, but I don't like extremely difficult things. It's just, it can be too hard sometimes. But it's still fun. I still like it, to be honest. I guess I kinda like it, but then again I also hate it at the same time, so that's why it's in D. Zetsubo no Shima, A tier. Oh, actually, you know what? C tier. Uh, it's a decent map. Oh my god, does it take long to set up? You have to look. I never played Zetsubo. I have never played Zetsubo. I've only seen people do it, so I can't really say much about it. But look up Zetsubo. Look up like how to do everything. I just think it's decent from what I've seen. I have never played Zetsubo once again. I know that there's like, never mind. I don't really know too much about it. But you leave your thoughts in the comments. Just, yeah, you do that. It's been 37 minutes of recording, so I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna go like stretch my legs, do something. Well, I guess I'll see you guys sometime. I love playing zombies. I'll see ya.